Okay, so since we've already learned how to compute or to check the oxidation numbers for a specific atom or element, uh, so we are already ready in balancing or for the next topic, which is balancing half equation, oxidation or reduction. So in an electrochemical cell, these two half reactions occur at two different electrodes, which most often consist of a metal plates or wires. Reduction occurs at the cathode. A typical reaction might be uh, copper 2 plus 2 electrons will yield to copper solid. And oxidation takes place at the anode, where a species such as zinc metals or zinc metal produces electrons, which is, for example, zinc solid will yield to uh, zinc 2 aqueous plus 2 electrons. It is always true that in an electrochemical cell, anions move to the anode and cations move to the cathode. So we have here steps in balancing half reactions. First is we need to assign oxidation numbers to each element. Second is to balance the atoms of each element being oxidized or reduced. The third is multiply the oxidation number by the number of atoms that have the oxidation number. This gives us the total oxidation number. So the number of atoms is indicated either by the coefficient that we will use to balance the atoms or by the subscript of the atom. The fourth one is balance oxidation number by adding electrons. Electrons are added to the left for reduction half reaction and to the right for oxidation half reaction. The number of electrons added should be equal to the change in total number of from part C. Okay, and the fifth one is balance by balancing the charge by adding H plus ions in acidic solution or OH ions in a basic solution. And then the next one is balance hydrogen by adding water molecules. And then the last one is check to make sure that oxygen is balanced. So we have here examples. So we'll move to the next step, which is multiplying the oxidation number by the number of atoms that have the oxidation number. So, okay. So, yung oxidation number nito ay 7. 7 times 1. So, para malaman natin kung ilan ang electrons na ilalagay natin, plus E is equal to 2. Ilang Mn? Isa. So, therefore, E is equal to 2 minus 7 is equal to 5. So, we need 5 electrons for the reaction. Okay? So, we may now write MnO4 plus 5 electrons to Mn2 plus. So, we'll move to the next uh, step, which is balance the charge by adding H plus ions in the acidic solution. So, okay, so we will now balance the charge. So we have here 1 times negative 1 plus 5 times negative 1 kasi charge ng electron is negative 1 plus ilang H nga ba? Lalagay natin. So, isang Mn2 ang charge ng Mn, isa. So, negative 1 minus 5 H plus 2. So, H plus is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5. So, 8. So, we need 8 hydrogen. Okay. The next step is MnO4 plus 5E plus ilan yun? 8 positive Mn2 plus. So, let's check. 1, negative 1, 1 times negative 1 is equal to negative 1 plus 5 electrons. 5 times uh, or minus 5. Sulat na nga natin. So, negative 1 times 1. Negative 1, I should say din. Ay, plus 5 times negative 1 plus 8 equals. Let's say kung 2 ang lalabas. 2. Okay? So, yun yun. Ibig sabihin tama. Yung 8 hydrogen. So, next is by adding balance the hydrogen by adding water molecule. So, 4 na oxygen. So, let's see. Plus 5 electrons. 8 plus ilang ilang water ang ilalagay natin. 4 na H2O. So, let's check the number of atoms. So, Mn isa, oxygen 4, oxygen 4, 8 hydrogen, 8 hydrogen. Okay. So, this is the half equation or half reaction. Okay. So, sulat na lang natin dito. MnO4 plus 5E, 8 positive, Mn2 plus 4H2O. Okay. So, we'll move to the next half reaction, which is the Cl2 negative. So, kanina, nalaman natin na Cl from 0 to positive 5. So, oxidation siya. And, oxidation, yung electrons must be on the product side. Okay? So, following the steps, okay, we need to balance the atoms being oxidized or being reduced. So, dalawang chlorine, there should be 2 here as well. So, Cl2, 2, Cl, negative. So, next one is multiply the oxidation number by the number of atoms that is being oxidized. So, 2, 1, ay, so, multiply the oxidation number. 0 naman to, 2. So, 2 times 0 is equal to 2 times negative 1. 2 2 times 5, I should say, kasi 5 ang oxidation number nito, plus ilang electron. So 0. So electron is equal to 10. Tama? So we should add 10 electrons. Okay. So Cl2 to ClO3 negative plus 10 electrons. So the next process is balance the charge by adding H plus ions. So for us to check how many H plus ions, so 1, 0, yung charge niya na. So 2 times negative 1 plus 10 times negative 1 plus ilang H, diba? So 0 na yan. So 2 plus 10 equals 12 H. So therefore, 12 na H ang dadagdag natin. So we have here Cl2 to CiO3 plus 10 electrons plus 12 H positive. So after that we may now balance the hydrogen by adding water. So ilan yung tubig dito? Ilan yung O? 3 or 6, no? So therefore, ang dadagdag natin ay 6 molecules of water then. Plus 10 electrons. 12 H positive. Ayan. So let's check if it's balanced. Dalawang Cl, 12H, 12H, 6 oxygen, 6 oxygen. So we already have this one, the half reaction, the other half reaction. So we may now rewrite this one. Okay. Cl2, 6H2O, 2Ci plus 10 electrons plus 12H. Okay, there you go. So we may now uh, get the overall reaction. So basically, 10 ito, we just need to multiply the first half reaction by 2. So therefore, we have Mn2 MnO4 plus 10 electrons plus 16 H plus Mn2 positive plus 4H2O. Okay. And then we just need to rewrite the second half reaction plus 6H2O plus 12H plus. So we'll cancel the 10 electrons. So 16 minus 12. So 4 na lang siya. Tapos 6 minus 4. Cancel na to. So we have 2 here. Dalawa na lang. Okay. So we have already the overall reaction, which is 2 MnO4 plus Cl2 plus 4H plus yields to Mn2 plus plus 2 ClO3 negative. There. Oh, I'm sorry. 8 pala ito. 8. So, therefore, cancel to. We have 2. Yeah. So, plus 2 water. This is, so therefore, this is the overall or net chemical equation. Alright, so we have here 4 exercises. Okay, there you go. So we have here Cr2O7 to negative. Okay, use Cr3 plus aqueous. And this is acidic solution. Alright. So based on the step, we should assign oxidation numbers to each element. So meron lang tayong CR dito. So we need to check what is the oxidation state or oxidation number of CR from here. So we have here 2 negative is equal to ilan ang oxygen? 7. Tapos ilan ba ang oxidation number ng oxygen? Negative 2. Then plus ilang CR? 2 times X. So therefore, negative 2 is equal to negative 14 plus 2X. 12, 2X. So X is equal to 6. So therefore, 6 ang 6 ang oxidation number niya ng chromium. Okay? Alright. So from step B, balance the atoms of each element being oxidized or reduced. So let's see. So balance the atoms. So we have here 2 CR2. So why to dalawa tayong CR dito? There should be 2 CR as well here. Okay. Next, multiply the oxidation number by the number of atoms that have the oxidation number. Okay. So let us multiply. 2, yung, we'll just consider the chromium. No? Huwag natin pansinin yung oxygen. So, 2. Pabalance lang natin yung oxidation number niya. So, 2. Ano bang oxidation state niya? 6 is equal to 12. While this one, 2, ano dito? 3 equal to 6. So, therefore, from the chromium is from positive 12 to positive 6. So, therefore, kailangan natin ng, para mabalance siya, ilan ang kailangan? 6 electrons, right? And since it is reduction, no, na-reduce siya, yung 12 naging 6, reduction. So, basically, yung electrons ay nasa right side ng, or I'm sorry, left side ng equation. Tanggalin natin. 6 electrons. So, CrO2, ay O7, 2 negative, plus 6 electrons to Cr3 plus. Okay? So, we will now balance the charge by adding H ions if it's acidic and OH ion if it's basic. Okay? So, we'll now balance the charge. So, since acidic solution, so we will just add H plus. So, isa times 2, 1. We will now just balance the charge and the coefficient. Negative 2 plus 6, uh, negative 1. 2 times 3. So, ito ay negative 2 plus negative 6 equals, ilan to? Negative 8. While this one, 6. So, for us to check how many uh, H plus ions, so basically dito siya, dito natin ilalagay sa right side. So, para mabalance, we will add 14H plus. Why? Because H plus is equal to 6 minus plus, I should say, 8 equals 14. Okay. So, CrO7 2 plus 6 electrons plus 14H plus 2, 2Cr. Again, we'll try to check. 2, negative 2 plus negative 6 is equal to negative 8 plus 14 is equal to positive 6. This one is positive 6, 2 times 3, 6. Okay? So the next step, let us balance the hydrogen by adding water molecules. So there are 7 oxygen here. So on the left side of equation,